So on December 11, Dicebreaker puts out an article talking about how Hasbro is going to lay off 1,100 employees before Christmas. Later on, you see Twitter kind of light up with some of the people who have been laid off. So it affects the Wizards of the Coast team. It affects the Dungeons & Dragons team. So a lot of TTRPG creators have come out, already done videos about this. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. And unfortunately, all the videos are the same. So many of them. They're all, oh, we're appalled that Hasbro has done this. Yeah, it's a really scummy thing to do. Oh, it's just in time for Christmas. Oh, you should take the CEO's salary. Oh, look at how much Hasbro hasn't made this year. But none of them really are using their platform to send a message, at least not the ones that I've seen. If you have any better examples, please let me know. Essentially, they're putting out glorified reaction videos, kind of just a bandwagon on the news front. And that's what's got me ticked off enough to make this particular video. The takeaway that you should have from this video, from this me just riffing on screen, and I normally don't do this because I like to have things proper. I like to have a script to speak from so it's more eloquent and less, me saying stupid stuff on camera. The takeaway from this particular video should be that corporations don't care about you. Publicly traded companies are beholden to their investors and they care only about the bottom line. The employees, the customers are just a means to an end. Sound like a lot? Yeah. Sound like tinfoil hat? I certainly hope not. I think if the games industry in 2023 has been any indication with all the layoffs, then it should come as no surprise. And yet, here we are making reaction videos. In the video description, you'll find a bunch of links to small, passionate studios or singular creators who just want to make amazing things because they love what they do. Those are the types of people, the types of studios that I would encourage you to support. That's not to say that you should stop giving Dungeons & Dragons or Magic the Gathering or Wizards in general your money, because it's always a tricky thing to see the result of. A lot of people want to vote with their wallet, which is fine. But a lot of times corporate also doesn't see the same message that you do, or the one that you're sending. Planning financials for the future often takes place by creating stories, spinning stories, really, about why something is the way that it is. Because at the end of the day, the nuance is difficult to tell in a story, especially when you have a limited amount of time. And a lot of times people don't want to take the blame. It's easy to point to environmental factors. It's also easy to cut one studio in favor of another because overall they might be making less than this other one over here. Or the story is more complicated from the CEO / board of directors side, where they have larger overarching objectives for the company as a whole and are maybe moving towards something else. And it makes sense just to spin something down. So instead of voting with your wallet to punish others, to send a message, try to invest more in those small creators. We need to empower them and make that the norm. If you want to be sad, if you want to be happy, there are other videos for it. But I hope that I've at least given you some resources that you can pursue if you're looking to turn your emotion into action. Thanks very much, folks. Wrel signing off. Oh, also, if you are a creator yourself, if you're making something awesome, give me the link and I'll throw it in the description.